Hey guys, Darth Gloric here, back with part 1 of my brand new playthrough. We are playing Battlefield 5 campaign. So technically in Battlefield, I believe it's called War Stories, but come on, it's the campaign. We all know what it is. We obviously know that this is the campaign. So recently, so obviously Battlefield 5 didn't do very well as far as like multiplayer. It's from what I understand, it like changed a whole bunch of things. Like there wasn't really classes anymore. Like I don't know, it changed stuff. People didn't like it. Whatever. I don't know anything about that. But what I do know is that there is a cute girl on the cover art. Not right now, of course, but some of the cover art has a cute girl. So I'm all about that, of course. Otherwise, though, of course, my only interest is in the single-player campaign, and recently, Battlefield 5 was on sale. Actually, technically, at the time of recording this, it's currently. The Black Friday sale for Xbox is now happening at the time of recording this, and there was a whole bunch of games on sale. So I actually picked up Battlefield 5 and Battlefield Hardline, because Battlefield Hardline has had a very traditional campaign. I haven't played it, but I haven't played the multiplayer for Hardline or 5, and I mean, obviously I won't, because for one, there's probably no one playing it, and for two, I'm just not a multiplayer guy. And I don't have Xbox Live either, so, you know. But anyway, but they were recently on sale for like $5, and they were really cheap. And considering I'm only interested in the campaign, it makes sense. And not too long ago, I picked up a slew of other games that were also on sale. I have like Dead Space 2 and 3 now. That were really cheap. I got Titanfall 2 for its campaign. I have Carrion, if you've heard of that game. I have Child of Light, which I don't know anything about, but it's just the little bit that I saw looked really cute, so I picked it up because you know, what the hell. So I picked up a slew of games. Spec Ops: The Line. That's another one I've always wanted to play. But anyway, so there was a slew of games, but the most recent sale for Black Friday, I picked up Battlefield 5 and Battlefield Hardline of course, for the campaigns. So anyway, we're ready to hop in here. So I did do a sound test, and the balancing sounded okay as far as I could tell. It's a little bit hard because, you know, there's only so much gunfire like that I can get even access to actually test it. So it's a little bit hard to tell, but anyway, you know, it sounded okay, so hopefully it's all right. I don't know how long this playthrough is, which I do want to look that up real quick. Okay, so interestingly, it looks like it said that approximately 6 hours, so it's actually a pretty good size. So yeah, it looks like it's approximately 6 hours, but it said if you're looking for 100% completion, it looks like it's had 28 hours. I was like, wow, like what is there to do for 100% completion? So anyway, I thought that was interesting. And then it said like the main story plus extras, which I don't know what that means necessarily, but it said 9 hours. So I don't know. It will be probably a few parts for us. But anyway, the other thing I meant to mention, so it has been ages since we did a Battlefield, and although we've done other shooters, and like I guess technically BioShock probably counts as a shooter, we haven't done like a traditional like Battlefield Call of Duty style shooter in a while, I feel like. When it comes to like this one, just like with Battlefield 1, it was much more serious, obviously. BioShock is obviously a serious game, but like it's very colorful. This is more of a hyper-realistic kind of feel, obviously, because it's a very different kind of art style, obviously. And so on that token, and so with Battlefield 1 and with Battlefield 5, obviously they're covering major world wars, and so there might be some more serious moments, but you know, so it's not going to be too goofy or anything. Like, I mean, I imagine it'll be covering some serious stuff for the story. So, and I was only thinking this because when I clicked on the introduction, and it was talking about like its introduction was super intense, and it was just like a reminder that, like, you know, like obviously a lot of it is portrayed with more, you know, I don't know, more intense, you know, with like a little bit more like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like drawn up for like the cinematography or whatever. I don't know what the word is, but it's played up. It's like dramatized, but like the basis of it, like World War II and all of that obviously really happened. So, you know, like the actual war is nothing to be made light of. Anyway, I digress. So is there like a difficulty achievement? Still, there's only 21 achievements. War stories on medium, war stories on hardcore, war story, then multiplayer, conquest in each of the maps, multiplayer, And then it looks like there is, as a player, multiplayer. Okay. Well, there's not that many achievements, but but it looks like there is difficulty ones. But we'll just probably do it on medium. Just because, you know, it's like the default difficulty, so we'll just probably cruise in on medium and we'll see what happens. We'll jump into it. It's been a long time since I did a straight up normal style shooter, and I'm a little worried I'm gonna be rusty. I also might need to adjust my controls, because at least one of the Battlefields, or maybe the old ones, like Battlefield 3 or something, some of the controls were weird, like melee was a weird button, things like that. So I don't know. I think it was in 4 that I think it was in like Battlefield 4 and on that they changed to like a much more of a normal control scheme, like, you know, reload being X and A being jump and that kind of thing. But much like with, I mean, most modern games, they have control options, so you're not tied into any one option. The Great War ended with a deafening silence. There we go. I barely made that in time. The world moved on, and in the silence, we forgot.
This is London. You will now hear a statement by the Prime Minister.
I am speaking to you from the Cabinet Room at 10 Downing Street.
London, 1939.
This morning, the British ambassador in Berlin handed the German government a final note. I have to tell you now, this country is at war with Germany.
My father asked me if I was truly ready to go to war. He told me that the good soldier kills without thinking of his enemy as a human being. In the moment he sees him as a fellow man, he's no longer a good soldier. And I was a good soldier. God help me. Within each of us lie the seeds of an undefined greatness. We are the fathers of our own future. That future must be chosen, nurtured, guided. It must be driven with conviction. Lest our lesser natures let it stray into shadow.
See, I told you it has like this really serious tone. The war would thoroughly explore man's potential, finest moments, darkest hours. Summits of courage, depths of hatred, hope, endurance, atrocity, death. I told you how intense this thing gets. Norway, 1940. Man, I'm nervous. I haven't done a Battlefield in forever. I'm excited, man. Look at those pretty northern lights. They're so cool. I'd love to see that in person somewhere. Night raid over Narvik Dock. Ow. Alright, I'm so scared. Easy. Pistol. Alright, nice and easy. Okay. Alright, guys. We ready? Oh, the wind, I can't. I just figured out what I was staring at. Alright, nice and easy. It's kind of spooky with no HUD. Nice and quiet. Whew. Knock knock. MP40 replacing Sten. I think I'm alright. Having something a little bit smaller is a nice, just like, you know, I take a rifle over a pistol. I don't feel like I got him. Oh no, that looks like a tank.
We fought everywhere, in every condition known, using weapons we had never dreamed of. But death
Libya.
is death, no matter where you are.
1941.
Suffering is the same in every language.
Oh, let's go.
Amerikanischer Panzer gesichtet. 12 Uhr. Feuer erwidert. Jetzt.
A little low. Well, yes, I am a good pilot. Thank you for noticing. Or driver. See, I don't even know what it is. Not only am I not good at it, I don't even know what it is. Yeah, I was never super good at driving in Battlefield games. I'm like, I was never amazing at driving, but I was actively very bad at flying. I was always a terrible pilot. Now, I think if memory serves, I already turned on everything. Like, I already did as far as all the other stuff goes, like the in-game announcer on, subtitles on. There we go. I was about to say, I swear I already did all that stuff. The only thing I wanted to do though is I noticed that like when I'm switching weapons, like it always makes me want to read it, and like I don't want to stop and read. I saw an option that was talking about when you're switching to, instead of having text, you could instead have like an icon. And I think that would be easier. Alright, well, I can't find it. Maybe the options are different on the main menu, but whatever. I'll get used to it. Nice and easy. Excuse me, dude. I'll try turning. That's a good trick. I was like, let's try going side to side.
Technology moved faster than you could think how to use it.
I think it was scripted though. We're good.
Theirs, it didn't matter. This war would prove that from ocean bed to mountaintop, the greatest killing machine is man.
Behind enemy lines, Kazarine Pass. Oh, let's freaking go, dude. So spicy. Hang on, I don't know how many bullets this gun holds, but we're just gonna reload it. Oh, such a good shot. That was a little hair high, I think. Yikes.
Total war brought death home. It wasn't just about the soldiers on the front. This time, the crosshairs found the workers on the assembly line.
Germany.
They found the commuters on the train.
1943.
And they found the children in the schools.
Oh dear. Alright, well, it's fine. It's fine. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. I'm only a little afraid. I don't know, I feel like it's pretty good. I feel like I kind of like the controls, I think. Hamburg. Intercept the RAF. That was something. Hang on. Hey, look, I got a couple of kills. I mean, I'm playing as an Axis pilot. Spread out, engage the targets. Oh no.
Airmen, infantry, volunteers, conscripts, them and us. It didn't matter where the danger came from.
Netherlands.
The threat of death unified everyone.
1944.
Victory
Final defense.
and staying alive.
Oh, look at that.
Forward, damn it! Use the tanks as cover! Push into them now!
Oh.
Got someone!
Oh dear. Just sprayed my own dude in the back there. That wasn't very good. It's fine, we got this. Man, the kick on this thing is insane. Whoa. Boy, the recoil on that thing is insane.
Man's unworthiest creation. What led it back to us? Does a hidden hand guide it? Birthing us in violence and blood? Ending us in fear? Alone? Until you've pulled the trigger on an enemy, you're not ready for war.
That was some sweet misses by me there.
Ready to die.
The excuse is I'm wounded and I'm panicked. That's what we'll say. It's not that I'm just a really bad shot. I'm a better shot in real life than I am in video games, for sure.
Endings. In between one and the other. Between first and last. Always searching. Sometimes finding. Brothers. Sons and daughters. Mothers and fathers. We have no world without them. And there is no other world.
Wow. That was super intense, dude. I told you it was super intense. It's like, I mean, obviously I didn't see all of that. I just saw the first few minutes, like the first, I don't know, first minute maybe, like when I was doing my sound test. So it's like, boy, it was like so intense, dude. All right, well, mixed success there. Mixed success, that's for sure. There was some good accuracy, like especially the sniper section was pretty spicy. And then the flying went oddly well. I was really dropping them really pretty good there. I feel pretty proud of that. The tank one was not going very good. Did not do very good in the tank. The arc of fire felt really weird to me. I couldn't gauge like distance, you know. But otherwise, the regular, you know, boots on the ground for the infantry wasn't bad. I'm better with some guns than others, you know, like with the Sten and in the first section I did much better with accuracy. That last one with like the bigger one, the Bran or whatever it's called, with like the banana clip, I was not very good with that one. The kick on that gun is insane, but you know, you can't win them all. So, you know, mixed success, but overall pretty happy with that. Okay, well there you go. Look at that. My country calling complete. Okay. Yeah, that was like a really intense introduction. All right, Under No Flag, 1942, North Africa. 1942, canoe ashore 500 miles behind enemy lines as one of the first volunteers of the newly formed Special Boat Section, bring explosives, dirty tricks, and black humor to bear on the German Luftwaffe. Oh boy. I'm ready, dude. Let's freaking go. London, England, spring, 1942. As British forces fled the blood-soaked beaches of Dunkirk, Churchill issued an order that would reinvent the fighting man, prepare hunter troops for a butcher and bolt reign of terror. Man, speaking of Dunkirk, that movie was so depressing. The British military will create a force unlike any other, a force that would rewrite the rules of warfare. Yeah, Dunkirk was a really depressing movie. It was just like watching the British get slaughtered for like 2.5 hours. It was really very depressing. Those who would succeed under this model were not the type who flourished in the conventional military. Among them were troublemakers, cutthroats, and buccaneers. I mean, hey, whatever works for them, right? Employ all the convicts. They were not the type who volunteered for military service. Quote unquote volunteer. Yeah. They were troublemakers, throwing the inmates against the enemy lines. I don't know if they were inmates, I'm just saying. They were troublemakers. It doesn't mean they were inmates. Although, usually troublemakers eventually will become inmates, but, not the point. Oh, look, they literally are inmates. Okay. It's not me just being a jerk. You guys want to fight in the military? Ignore the lag spike, it's an old console. Ow.
Are you Billy Bridger? Says on my pad here, criminal use of explosives, assault, attempted armed robbery, arson, attempted armed robbery. Did you try and rob the same bank 3 times? No. Oh, yes, you did. Because you're Billy Bridger. You are the son of big, bad, horrible Arthur Bridger. I'm Arthur fucking Bridger. Give me the fucking money. Now that's your dad, isn't it? So how comes he didn't get sent down with you then?
Started all them jobs on your own.
Oh, yeah. I've got a little deal for you. I'm putting together a unit. You're gonna fucking love it. It's right up your street, your sort of thing. And it's got to be better than being in there.
I'll be fine.
I'd
What sort of unit?
I'd choose to fight in the military over being in prison.
Tell me, Bridger, do you like the seaside?
I mean, if I was in his shoes,
Do you like the fucking seaside?
Teams of 2, move!
I'm sick. I'm chucking me guts up over here.
Oh.
And you're just strolling off.
Oh, Bridger, liven yourself up, come on. There's a lovely little ice cream shop down there and I'm treating you to a cornet.
Oh, let's go, dude. Whatever that is. Cornet. Cornet. Under no flag. He's like, oh, suck it up, Bridger. Do you think the really difficult crazy completion for this is because on the hardest difficulties, these campaigns are hard as shit?
Give me a sec, will ya? I can barely move without spilling over.
Oh, look, I have a HUD.
Tuck you in and get you your teddy. Now come on, get moving.
I mean, I wouldn't be against it, Sarge, or whoever you are. Okay. You can see me trying to switch to my other gun and it won't let me. The game's upset. It's like, could you not? I'm good, just a little seasick. No big deal, Sarge.
You still have the explosives on you?
Yeah. I modified them a bit and all.
Oh, I see.
Just seems weird to give me options, I'm coming. Yeah, but maybe on the hardest difficulties, these are really, really difficult.
You two, you know what to do.
Careful with this one, Mason.
Well, it's very intense looking country.
Up and over.
I'm coming.
That's a Stuka incoming.
Them the planes were meant to blow up.
Yeah, that's them all right.
Hopefully they plan on landing, am I right? Otherwise, blowing them up is going to be a little difficult.
Right, watch your head here. Last thing I need is you bleeding all over the place.
Fair enough. Crawling through the bloody water. Because could you never do that again, please? Your British accent is terrible. Which, you know, fair.
Have you been here before? Do you know where we're going?
Oh yeah, I come here all the time. I bring the missus along sometimes.
So that's a no then, is it? You don't know where we're going?
Listen, this job requires a certain amount of think on your feet. Do you understand?
Right. Yeah. Right.
Yeah? I'm assuming there's some sort of contingency plan as far as what's to stop me from just shooting the dude in the back, right? There must be for some reason why he's not doing that. I mean, he is in an enemy country, right?
Right then. Now get on them binoculars and tell me what you see.
Quick binoculars. Oh.
Looks like a squad over there. Looks like a load of barrels.
Yeah. I don't want to get too near them if things get interesting.
It's a gun or a weapon or something? Over there, that's interesting.
Looks like lots of rubbish.
Oh,
Maybe an alarm.
Yeah. Probably a radio too. Now it's going to be best to watch out for both because we don't need more enemies showing up.
yeah, okay, so there is like alarms, just like in a, you know, whatever, Far Cry or anything else, okay. Interesting.
Maybe an airstrip off in the distance.
The hangar there is most likely secured. So once you're down there, pull your finger out your ass and find a way inside.
Alright, so a radio will alert the base. Okay.
Are you sure about these bombs of yours?
This safe pack of specials. They'll blow this place to pieces, mate. Don't you worry. What if I get caught, though? You're just gonna piss off and leave me, yeah? Get all the glory yourself.
Glory? There ain't no fucking glory, son. Now listen to me, carefully. I'm gonna put my bombs on those planes over there. And you are gonna put yours on them now.
Yeah, all right.
Do not get caught. I'll be waiting for you at the meeting point.
I'm on it.
No time to waste, son. Down you go.
Alright, fair enough.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy, easy.
Ah, see, piece of cake.
Fuck this for a game of soldiers. You horrible bastard, Mason.
Contain weapons and gadgets. Best weapons you can find, so look out for them. Commando carbine. Ooh. It's interesting. I don't know how many it holds. Ah, 7. There you go. Down boy. K-bar. Use vantage points over the area for threats and opportunities. Fair enough. Just trying to use this to survey while I have the ability to. Alright. Oop, sorry, wrong button. Alright.
Da bewegt sich was. War da wirklich nichts?
Is this a silenced weapon? At first I was thinking that wasn't quiet, and I was thinking, actually, hang on a minute. That did kind of feel a little quiet. And it's because this must be a silenced weapon. What a happy accident. I didn't pick it up because I thought it was silenced. I picked it up because I thought, hey, is that semi-automatic? Okay, I was just making sure I was still crouched. Okay, there's someone over there. Alright, nice and easy. Easy. I didn't quite realize he was right there. That was close. Nice whiffed shot on my part. Almost made that a little difficult. Alright. Ammo, let's go. Model 8. Oh, so it looks like this this weapon that I'm holding, it only holds a few bullets, which makes sense because it's like this really fancy silenced weapon, right? I'm assuming this also... Okay, this holds a little more. Model 8. Interesting. Well, I don't know exactly what that is, but I can tell you. MP40. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at those sights, though. Alright, maybe we'll... Because I don't know what these guns are, necessarily. Replacing frag grenade. Oh, it's the same thing. Anyway, because I don't know what these weapons are, any one is the... You know, like... I'm okay with what we have. Until I know that the ones I have are not what I want, it doesn't... You know, I don't gain anything by replacing it. And having the silenced gun is just too useful. Just making sure that was all that was. Okay. Sorry. Okay, anyway. Moving on. Nice and quiet. Alright, there is a couple of guards. I don't see anyone in the upper area, but it doesn't mean there isn't anyone. An alarm or something? What I was looking for was like snipers up top, you know? So I'm assuming that means medic. Yeah, he's a medic. And explosives, or maybe that means fire. Like maybe he's a pyro dude. Maybe he has like, I don't know, flamethrower on him. Or maybe it just means an enemy, you know, regular saw soldier. I don't know. I don't see anyone in the very far, and I don't see anyone in the tower. So at the moment, it's just looking like the two peons, you know. But I don't feel like there's probably more, but they're farther than I can see at the moment. So please not that one. Oops, sorry. All right. Goodbye, medic boy. All right, so now, if you hear German, you know that we are in trouble, because I shot the two that I knew about. Saw them. Sounded a lot like danger music. Yup. Down, boy. Okay, so let's see what this is all about. And then I'm thinking I want to see what's in the tower. Oh, look, there's a crate over there. Okay. Enter Flak 38. Wow. I did it again. Okay. Boy, this feels a little high risk, don't you think? Being in these tents when I can't see, like, past them. Just secured hangar. Just checking the tents. And then I do want to backtrack, though, because I want to look at the, Okay. Yeah, because I want to check out the tower. Alright, back it up, back it up. They don't know where I am, so there's no reason to be hasty. Oh, I thought I saw an icon. We're good. Okay. On the other side of the road now. Keeping our eyes peeled. STG-44. That's interesting. Haven't used my loud gun yet, so I don't know if it's good or bad. Okay. Let's see what's going on up here. Huh. Okay. And now with our beautiful vantage point. Alright. Wouldn't it be funny if there's a sniper right there and I just like was just like standing here and right in the open, just like la 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 la. And by funny I mean, you know, mostly horrifying. Alright. I think so far I only see that squad of dudes over there. Okay. So I think we'll head that way. Obviously, but more on the DL. Being all quiet. They're doing laps in the center. Alright, well then I guess we'll go ahead and check the building that I'm right next to. Going around this side, because they don't run this far. Then maybe we'll sneak out the back if there's no other way. Okay. And this one we gotta be careful, because those windows are right there, so... Easy. Nice and easy. Ooh. Looks valuable.
Aber sie war nicht von ihm. Der Pfarrer fragt, was damit meint. Der Mann sagt, habe ein Buch zu Hause, in dem jedes einzelne Wort stünde, das der Pfarrer benutzt habe. Der Pfarrer will wissen,
Alright, what is this? Gavir? I don't know what that is. I think it's a rifle, a single shot, but I couldn't otherwise tell you. MG44 though, dang. Don't look this way. Just standing right here. Right in the open, baby. What do you think the plan should be about taking care of these peons? Some part of me is tempted to get like real close, like creep as close as I can, and then just try maybe knifing the officer or something, and then just trying to execute the other three before they can stop me. Maybe switching to my loud gun to do that might be better. Just because I mean, I think this thing is bolt action. I think it's silence, but bolt action. Also, I think I'm stuck. Alright, there we go. No one panic. Just a little bit stuck. This is what we call a bold strategy. The officer's like, you freaking idiot. Man, I'm freaking nervous, dude. So I don't think knifing the officer might not be wise, because I think that I have to creep all the way around, but maybe just from this specific spot. I think my gun was sticking out.
über den Grabenrand zu schießen, nahmen sie mich ins Kreuzfeuer.
Verteidigt euch hier! Scheiße!
I got annihilated. Oh my god, I got annihilated. Okie dokie then. So this gun has insane recoil. Oh my god, are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? The whole thing again? Oh my god, that's disgusting, dude. There's no checkpoints at all. Alright, well, I'm gonna knock this out in rapid succession, and I guess I'll see you in a minute.
Where would that work?
Do you think they enjoyed that? I got somebody. Alright, well, apparently that's it. They are not having it. So we must take other, more inventive means. I bet you here they come now, I bet you. Now that they're like, he left his gun, now's our chance, brothers! Or whatever. Well, the upside is, now I don't have to worry about being quiet. Which is its own reward in a lot of ways. Ammo, that's nice. Let's see. I think I'll take that. Now that, of course, the stealth thing is come and gone. Boy, it's like a baby sniper. And then the STG-44, we'll see how bad its recoil is. Alright, well, all is still very quiet on the Western Front. Let's go ahead and take care of this. Not that it matters, of course, but it just feels like the right thing to do. Oh, wow. This place is bigger than you'd think.
Need to find a way in.
Oh, look at that. They're not actively looking for me anymore. Yeah, I don't think so, pal. Yeah, you like that, idiots? Well, I do not see movement, my friend. Doesn't necessarily mean they're all dead, but I have hope. Oh. Idiot. Turns out, there are some flamethrower troops. Not that it helps them, of course. Yeah, the SG-44 freaking slaps, by the way.
Well, looks like someone left the window open.
What a bunch of idiots.
That's what we're looking for.
Alright. Oh, other side of the door, okay. Fair enough.
There. One safecracker special. Courtesy of Billy Bridger.
Something's destroyed.
Hier sind sie!
Whoa.
Your bombs almost killed me.
Yeah, that's because my bombs went off. What about yours?
Mine are gonna go up any second. Watch this.
It's Jesus Christ, Bridget, did you plant your bombs or not?
Wait for it.
He says less
You know, these
confidently.
special explosive of yours, they better be really fucking special.
Wait for it.
Bridget.
Any second now.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Here we are, up Fritz's shitter, and I ask you to do one thing. One fucking thing that you tell me that you're a big expert
Can I
in.
just say
No, you
that-
can't, because what the fucking hell was that?
I've occasionally had teething problems.
Teething problems? Don't make me fucking laugh. I could have done that with a fucking light breeze, a speck of rain, or a tiny teeny bird perched on that wing would have done more damage.
Oops.
I'll keep you covered, now don't get shot.
Of course there is.
I'll keep you covered, he says.
Och, ihr Feuer schon! Position halten!
Sorry, I got distracted with the concept of killing that guy. I'll keep you covered, he says. Run, Bessie, run. Yikes. Oh no. I know. That doesn't sound good. Oh. That would be a friendly of mine. That I was lighting up, by the way. Oh dear.
All right, you son of a bitch. It's my turn now.
Yeah, you like that, huh? Punk? Whew. That was it's very intense. But we did it. Other than messing up about that plane being destroyed, but you know. Hey, I was scripted, it's not my fault.
Jesus Christ, Bridget, that was incredible. Thanks, yeah, you're welcome.
You're a fucking disaster.
Me? You're the one who's gonna got himself shot full of holes and shit.
Yeah, because of you, you tit.
Listen, I was sitting pretty in prison, mate. I was not bothering nobody and not getting shot at till you come along. This is your fucking fault.
Listen to me. You took the fucking deal. You want to start paying it off your end? Then you need to fucking liven yourself up, boy. Do you understand me?
Halt! Wer seid ihr? Verfluchte Scheiße!
this next one on your own, all right? Just like you did all those banks, remember?
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get it done, no bother. You all right?
Yeah, of course I am. Listen. Take this. This goes bang on everything.
Right. I'll get down there and finish it up. Get you some help. I'm holding you to that deal.
Yeah, just do the job and we'll see. I'm gonna have a little kip in this shithole. Don't stand there staring at me. Move. Go.
Oh, I'm all on me lonesome.
Better get a move on then. Let's
Infiltrate
get rid of
enemy
all this lovely
garrisons.
supply, shall we? Might have what old Mason needs in there. Need to shut down those radar stations.
Alright, well. Fair enough. Oh, I kept my guns. Drilling? Question mark? Meaning what? Oh, shotgun. Oh.
Als die Jungs gehen wollen, ruft sie aus, ach herrje, ihr habt ja meine Muschi noch gar nicht gesehen. Einer der Jungen
That's
hat gesagt,
nice.
stimmt, früher als bis zum Knöchel sind wir nicht gekommen.
Friggin' shoddy, dude? Absolutely. Keep in mind, this gun is not silenced.
Soll morgen kommen. Ohne Kugeln können wir nicht kämpfen, richtig? Ich dachte, wir kämen hier grundsätzlich nicht mehr weg.
Easy.
Here we go.
Down, boy. Alright. Now we're talking. FC-42. Oh, it's like a fancier version of this. Yup. I'll say. But I need like a more of a regular rifle, unfortunately, because I can't carry just like a sniper with like 4 bullets and then a shotgun with like 8 shells. That's just not gonna work, my friend. If I was clearing a building, whoops. I don't know why I keep doing that. If I was clearing a building, carrying a shotgun would make all the sense. What is this? Nothing. Decoration is what this is. Alright. Alright then. Ah, there we go. That's how I prefer to drive, right there. Hey guys, someone's there. Such a ridiculous tactic. Much spookier coming from that way. Man, if he hadn't yelled about it first, we would be in trouble. Huh. I don't know if they're real planes. Like, kind of will attack me, or if they're not that kind. They might be fake, to be honest. Because I'm not exactly being very quiet about this. Alright. Ooh, K-bar. Just gonna go ahead and take this up top real quick. Shotgun and a sniper, dude. It's like the... That's classic me, dude. Don't panic. We can take one. Like shaving his eyebrows, dude. Oh, I keep expecting him to move differently than he does, you know? Yeah, not gonna walk that one off. Little nerd. Yeah, just I couldn't go ahead and take care of that guy real quick. Bizarre. Alright. We cannot stay here forever. Okay. Quickly now. Alright, what is over here? SDG 44? MG 34? Panzerfaust. I'll take an SG 44. This gun slaps, dude. Nobody move, nobody dies. I love this refusal from me to do stealth. Even though the game has been singing stealth's praises for a while. And I'm just like, no. Like, oh, I see what you want, I'm just not doing it. It's pity I just gave up my, other gun, that other rifle I was using, because it would have been better about this. Boy, homeboy walked off those bullets better than I thought he would. Yeah. He walked off them bullets better than I assumed. Okay, that's like a, yeah, stationary emplacement. Alright. Ammo. There's the fancy rifle, EMP. Cute. Oh, maybe this means like just picking up ammo? Oh. Alright. Well.
Yes!
I did it again. Bring it. Boy. I don't know what he's shooting at me, but it's scary. Oh, lordy. Wasn't very nice, was it? Come around here, my friending. Yeah, not this time, pal. Mm-hmm. Trouble. Sticky dynamite. Alright, I'm tempted to do this briefly. I can be the big patient, my friend.
Denkt überall nach! Und lasst euch nicht überraschen! Einer von denen! Sie sind im Inneren der...
Take that, nerd. Alright, what do we got? Oh, look at that, it's back. Yikes.
Scheiße! Hab sie verloren!
You like that, idiot?
Echte Chiki!
Yeah. Whoa. The very big explosions, my friend. And many secondary explosions. Oh my heaven. I'm gonna die, dude. Just hanging out near all that. Now we're cooking. You think I could just actually shoot these things down? Ooh, I wounded him. Bet you he won't do that again. Oops. I just destroyed my car. It's fine. Oh, there you go. That was cute. Me destroying my car wasn't quite so cute, but, you know. Okay, so, it's possible, just to make up a made-up scenario here, that I jumped in a plane down there thinking, hey, let's take this, and ran into that plane immediately and died in a fiery explosion. So it's possible that I died. But I thought we would try another hand at shooting a couple of these down and then maybe trying to take that plane. Yeah, like that. Okay. Now I hear the other one. Dead. I'm assuming he is dead, right? I just noticed there was a truck moving over there. And I shot it a lot. I didn't see like a notification for an explosion or anything, so. Alright, I feel pretty good about that. Ooh, looky what I found. It's been a long run. We have no vehicle. So we're doing this on foot. Like Footman. Robert Footman. Didn't actually mean to do that. It was...
That bunker might have what Mason needs.
Oh, ammo. There's a suppressed sniper right here, dude. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. I love shotguns, dude. I'll say it. I am sexually attracted to a shotgun. I sexually identify as a shotgun. Like, pardon? I don't know. I don't even know what to think about that. Oh, dude, let's freaking go. They're sitting ducks. They're gonna be dead ducks in a minute. I did it again. It's just never what I think it is, you know? Alright, let's try to get as much of this labeled as we can. There we go, there's another one. Oh, there we go, there was another one.
Weiß nicht.
Also, I think there's people coming up the trail. Can't toss that, idiot. Oh, they're upset. It matters not. Just cannot get him to do what I'm trying to get him to do. Bring it on. Yikes. I don't know why I'm prone right now. Just dump both barrels into him. Hang on. This is ridiculous. Bring it on, you little insects. Alright, I need this for a second. Okay. I hit him. Oh, certainly hit him. You better do it quick, bro. There you go. I literally killed them all. That was insanely ridiculous, can I just say? Okay. Let's go. Now we go rub it in. That was so ridiculous. That was insanely ridiculous, can I just say? Like, what even was that strategy? If you can even call that a strategy. Which is mighty generous. Alright, what are some of you guys holding? Replacing Greer 43. I'm already using a really good gun, though. It's real good, my friend. Alright. Be surprised if anyone was still alive, to be honest. Frag grenade rifle. Ooh, more grenades. Sure, what the hell? I'll take him. This is a mistake.
Hello? Brother Bridger to HMS Sussex, can you hear me? Hello? We'll need an evacuation, so, you know, just don't leave us behind.
That was nice of him. Huh. I fully expected there to be death out here. Alright, well. That was something, huh? It certainly was. Oh, look, actually, I just realized this actually counts as a third weapon, because I'm still holding my other guns. Which is neato. SEG-44. Alright. Let's go. Okay. Now, I believe... Oh, it's actually this way, okay. Alright, destroy radar facilities.
Those are the radar stations that need to be the same.
They sure do. I like I'm just YOLO running all the way up there. Oh, you can stow the frag grenade rifle.
Sie explodierte im Schlamm und die Splitter schossen nach vorne über die Rampe. Sie töteten Hauptmann Walter und verwundeten Siegfried an den Beinen. Ich kann sowas nicht mehr hören.
Okay, he is faced this way, alright. Oh, good shot.
Da ist ein Soldat! Sie werden den Werfer zum Einsatz bringen! Jawohl! Ich zieh weg hier! Hier! Eine Granate!
Yeah, didn't expect me to push, did you? Idiot. It's time to go.
That ought to do it.
Run.
That's it! Yes!
Let's go. Alright, let's go ahead and load this stuff in advance. Okay, and then... That was something, huh? Quickly now. Breaching and clearing. Yikes. Throws a lure just to be funny. Oh, you can run while crouched, which makes sense. It's just cool that you can do it. Dude, yeah. Oh, what a shot, dude. Such a sexy shot, my guy. Nope. Ouch. But you won't do that again. Oh. Not quite, my friend. Grenades. Sticky dynamite. Take that. Alright. Run. Don't worry about the gun for a minute.
Yes!
I think I'm okay with what I got. Okay. Rendezvous. We are going. I'm here. I pissed off some guys as I ran past. Don't worry about it.
There's some serious damage down there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, look. I got bandages and stuff.
That's good, son. That's really good.
I'm taking care of you. All right? It's all gonna be fine. Not even radioed a boat to come and get us.
You did what?
I radioed a boat.
No. No, 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 no.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. You have just told every cunt with an iron cross exactly where we are.
Oops. Yikes.
Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up. You're useless.
Fucking know that, don't I? I did roll those banks on myself, all right?
Yeah, well, no surprise there.
I did it with me dad. He said I was useless just like you, and then he fucked off and let me take the fall for it.
No, listen to me, you're not...
Sad face.
You're not useless. Why do you think that I recruited you for in the first fucking place?
No idea.
Because you're a trier. Like them banks you tried to rob. Even though you fucked up, you kept trying.
And what good's that now? Then I come for a side, eh?
This is war, son. We fight one battle and then we fight another one until it's done. What you gonna do? Feel sorry for yourself and just fucking lay down and die? Or are you Billy Bridger, a trier?
Yeah, I suppose.
I can't hear you!
Yes! I am. Oh, Billy fucking Bridger!
Good boy, that's what I want to hear.
Hell yeah.
Right, how about you join your old mate and we go and kill a load of sauerkraut munchers?
Yes, please.
Hell yeah. I'm inspired as hell right now. Let's go, dude. That was awesome. 10 out of 10. He's like my dad.
Infantry will be here any second.
Bring it on.
Find some cover, and I'll support you from up here.
Good. I'll kill them all, I will. Ooh.
Bridger, can you hear me all right?
I can hear you, Dad. I'm very exposed right here, can I just say? But my auto am carrying me there. Punk.
We can't keep this up forever.
What do you mean, we? here. The first of them are in range. Use a field gun.
Not a bad idea, bro, but I'm not in a very good position right now, my friend. And this one I'm at is like sunk in a hole, so it's not very useful. Ouch. Run with my successful attack. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. To quote Master Chief, I need a weapon. No freaking way, dude. Oh, that was actually really close. Ooh, I hit it! Are you guys proud? Look at these shots right now.
No, no, no! Boom! How'd you like that, Mason? Nice one, son, but don't get too cocky.
Thanks, Dad.
You alright?
It's a flesh wound, but I wish he stopped shooting me, though. Idiot. That's why you never pursue. Idiot. Not good, my friend. Yeah, we'll try an MT42. Oh, right, sorry. Alright, sorry, hang on. I got it, Dad. I got it, Dad. Is there another one? Oh. Sure thing, Dad. Oh, hang on. Wait, there's a perfect opportunity. Whoops, sorry, wrong button. Yeah, you see that?
Alright, keep your shirt on. There's more out there.
A little overkill. Using a field gun to kill infantry. Oh. No cover here.
Just a few left. I'm sure the Navy boys are on the way to you.
Hope you're right, old mate.
Germans on a break, they're moving.
Oh Lord.
Vehicles on the approach. Better keep an eye on it, Billy boy.
Sure.
Use it.
Sure thing, Dad. You got it, Dad.
Keep coming, rocket.
Not good. Oh, the pain.
Top up your ammo, Bridger.
Woo, woo.
Too long. We'll get range on you.
You're so right. I know. It's just hard when I can't hold still. Sorry, Dad. Didn't mean that. Idiot. You're so right.
Stay on your toes and find something to knock them trucks out. Good boy. Mop up the last of them, Bridger.
It's so excessive.
Good. I could do this all day.
But I hear yelling still, so...
Look out for the foot soldiers. How about a little music, eh?
Oh, I hit the guy directly. Oh, that was my jam. I'm freaking sniping right now, dude. I mean, other than the missed shot right there.
All clear.
Are you sure about that? Doesn't sound very all clear, does it? Uh-oh.
Yeah, me too, mate. We did our best, though, eh? I don't believe
Hell yeah. Now I'm still getting kills too.
It's a fucking cavalry! They're here, son! We're saved!
they came back for us. They actually came back.
They sure did. And I was getting a lot of kills there, especially at the end.
after you, mate. Well, I'm going to say it, Bridger. Well done, son.
Thanks.
You know, yeah, them Greek islands are absolutely lovely this time of year.
Fuck off.
I'm telling you. Wait. Ah, I got you. Now you're strolling off and leaving me.
Oh, come along then.
Yeah. Well, as I was saying, beautiful beaches, sparkling white sand, and massive German fortifications for me and you to assault. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I want to make you a little deal.
A deal? I thought we already had a deal.
Oh, that's awesome, dude. SBS continued to fight throughout the war, engaging in Greece, Italy, and across mainland Europe. They scouted landing sites, they raided harbors, they devastated airstrips. The risks they took were huge, their losses were enormous, but their achievements were legendary. I barely had time to finish that. Churchill's free-thinking model of butcher and bolt was so successful that it became the blueprint for modern special forces across the globe. While actual members are a guarded secret, it's claimed that there are only 300 active members of the SBS at any time. Their motto is by strength and guile. Holy crap, I barely have enough time to finish these. They're so exact. I have to read so quickly. Yeah, I was doing really well there, man. There was some flub in the beginning, but man, we were really killing it later on.
Hallo. Ist da jemand?
I forgot about the dude in the truck. I forgot he was in that car. And he's still there to this day. He's like, hello. You forgot about me, my friend. My friending, you forgot about me. I am in the trunk. Let me out. Hell yeah. That was sick, dude. We were really killing it back there. I am a fan. Just like I'm a fan of that achievement. Let's go. Nice. It's so good, dude. Alright, now we're cooking like that. We're on the board. It's official now. We can't ever go back. Which is fine. I'm totally okay with having that on my gamer card. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, we were doing really well. Initially, in the beginning, I was having some trouble. Oh, Lord. I was having some trouble, you know, kind of waking up the gears. I mean, not like in the very intro sequence, but like in the beginning of this war story. There was a lot of me running around, and I was being really stealthy. But once I just sort of kicked the stealth thing, and I just like engaged, I was having a lot. It was a lot more interesting, and I was having a lot more fun. So, going forward, I think we will kick the stealth bucket. I think we will kick the stealth aside for the most part, and we'll just we'll fly through. That I tell you what, that was a crazy engagement on the hill when I had the sniper and I was just like sniping down at them, and they were all rushing the hill with the alarm. That was insane. I was so barely alive, and like I almost died so many times, and then towards the end I ran out of ammo, so I was like trying to reload my shotgun, and I was knifing them to death while I was prone because I was accidentally prone. Oh man, that was incredible. It was so insane. It was not pretty to look at. Oh my god, no. It was not pretty, but boy was it fun. Anyway, so yeah, that was super cool. Big fan, big fan. So yeah, at the time of recording this, we've been going only 2 hours 11 minutes, and there's definitely going to be cuts, and so I don't want it to be that short. So I think what we'll do is I will end today's recording here, but we won't call this episode yet. So for you guys, I'll just see you in a few seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. A new day, a new recording session, and we are ready for more. So, we did just finished. Let's see here. We did just finish. Yes, Under No Flag, and now we're getting ready to hop into this one, which is pretty cool. I don't know how to say that. Yeah, I have no idea how to say that, but we're getting ready to do that one. You want to know what Battlefield needs, like, more than anything? Battlefield, like, obviously it's possible because they do it for these war stories. Like, they need to add bots. Like, for the love of God, Battlefield, add, like, DICE or whoever makes this, freaking add bots. Like, I can't even fathom why so many Battlefields later and none of them have bots, because the thing is, I love Battlefield games. I always have. I haven't played 2042, and from what I've seen, it's just more futuristic crap, and I'm just really sick of futuristic, like, running on the walls kind of games. And I'm just not very interested in 2042 at all. But But back in the day, I used to play a lot of Battlefield 3, and then I played a little bit of 4, but then I really got back into it during Battlefield 1, and I really enjoyed that. Now, would play online, but I'm not very good at multiplayer, is the thing. Now, I love Battlefield games. Generally speaking, I've always valued Battlefields over Call of Duties on a just as an enjoyment of playing basis, because in Battlefield I always liked I felt like especially back in the day, keeping in mind, more so of older Battlefields and older Call of Duties, I always felt like that with Battlefield there was an emphasis on teamwork and an emphasis on classes. You would have an engineer, and you'd have a heavy weapons guy, and you'd have an assault, and you'd have a medic and a sniper and all that stuff. Like there was a different emphasis on teamwork. And then with because of the different classes and stuff, you would have different players doing different things. And so during Battlefield 1, and players like me that weren't very kill heavy, I'm not gonna go get 75 kills and die 3 times in a game like you see people online do, like on YouTube, really good people at Battlefield and shooters. I'm not that guy, but I can get a lot of points by being a really good medic. So I can make sure my team stays healed as much as possible, and reviving people and all that stuff, And so I always liked Battlefield because I felt like there was a better space for players like me, that they weren't going to reliably get a whole bunch of kills, but they could be really useful for a team, or being like heavy weapons and making sure all my players had ammo, that kind of thing. I always really liked that. And then especially in the older Battlefields, there was the sound was always so much better in the Battlefields than in the Call of Duties for so many years, that it felt like that with Battlefield games there was a punch. It felt like when you fired, you felt it. When you're getting shot at, it was scary. You know what I mean? Whereas in Call of Duties, it was just so disconnected. It didn't there wasn't that real sense of oh god, I'm being shot at, that there was in Battlefield. And then the last reason that I can think of that I always liked Battlefields more was because of the destructible environment. Was because on top of the fact that there was a room for players like me that could be support people that were useful, and the fact that the guns were just so much more fun to use, just because of the sound, the environments being destructible made it even also really helped the realism of why it felt so cool. On top of the fact that the maps, depending on the mode, but I always did the really big modes, depending on the mode, but the maps for Battlefield were huge. They were really, really large, and so it wasn't like a Call of Duty where you're all thrown into a shoebox, It was you were all in this massive actual battlefield, and so it did feel like you were on this real field of war, And so I always really, really liked that. But the thing that Call of Duty always did for ages, but Battlefield never has, is bots. There's no bots in Battlefield. There hasn't ever been, as far as I know. And at least up as of Battlefield 3 and on, because Battlefield 3 was my first one, and ever since there's not bots, so I can't play offline. I love Battlefield so much more, generally speaking, but I've played so much less Battlefield than Call of Duty because there's no bots. And when I play, I often will feel up for playing a good shooter. I just like a shooter. I always have. But Battlefields don't have bots, and so you can't just hop on real quick and play a match against AI, and they absolutely should do that. Now, luckily, some of it has been helped a little bit in more recent times, because in modern, the newer Call of Duties, from 2019's Modern Warfare and on, the guns started to feel much more like Battlefield level, where they had punch and they felt scary to be shot at and all that stuff. And so especially in the modern Call of Duties, the sound has gone up so much more. The environments still aren't destructible like they are in Battlefield, and I think Battlefield is still better on that front for that reason. And I don't know if the classes thing is still a thing in multiplayer with 5 or with 2042 or whatever. So it's helped a little bit, because at least the guns are fun to shoot, in the more modern Call of Duties. But it always bugged the shit out of me that Battlefield has never added bots for offline players, because I would play the shit out of, let's say if Battlefield 1 had bots, so I could just hop offline, fight some bots, I would play the crap out of it, because anytime I want to get on, I'd be like, oh hell yeah dude, we could play some Battlefield 1, and if the AI was smart enough to drive the tanks or fly the vehicles, and if you could have difficulty level, so just like you would on, say, a campaign, and obviously it's possible because the campaign is full of AI. So, you know, so clearly it's possible. So I just don't know why they never did it, and it's always bugged the shit out of me. Because I'm just like, good God, why? You like Battlefield 1 was such an amazing game, and it was so much fun, even for players like me that aren't very good. If you just threw bots in there, I mean, I'd still be playing Battlefield 1 all the time. You know what I mean? And while we're on the subject of shooters and why the hell is this a thing, Call of Duty, what the hell is up with, like, tying Warzone into the rest of the game? So I have to keep, like, this stupid Warzone up to date to even play offline, to just, like, play against the bots, you know? Like, anytime I put in Call of Duty, it's going to be like, oh, there's an 84 gig update, or there's a 120 gig update, and I'm like, great, Warzone is another massive freaking update, and I played one game of Warzone, and it wasn't even a complete game. I jumped into a game once, and I was like, yeah, this sucks, and I bailed because I got deleted twice, and I was like, yeah, this is not a thing. Unless you had friends, this is not something you'd want to play on your own. And so then I bounced, like, and I just hate more than anything that Warzone is just so tied to the rest of the game that I can't even play offline without, that I have to disconnect my Wi-Fi and, like, put my Xbox offline to play, because Warzone always needs an update, and I just don't want to keep up with something I'm never going to play. So I just super turbo hate that that's a thing, by the way. Anyway, didn't mean to get off on a tangent there. I was just thinking about different things. Anyway, so I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Nordlies? I don't know. 1943. Norway has been has known occupation for 3 years, but it has not known peace. Join the resistance as they seek to reclaim one of their own. Let's go, dude. On medium. Let's go. I'm ready. That place in Norway, spring 1943. As war rages across the globe, Western Europe falls under the shadow of the swastika. As war rages across the globe. I didn't say that first sentence very clearly. Germany deploys 400,000 Wehrmacht troops to secure their northern front and dominate Norway's population of 3 million. Interesting. Norway's rugged coastline bristles with Kriegsmarine, maybe ports and Luftwaffe airstrips. The population is kept in check by those people. Rights are suspended, people disappear, voices of dissent fall silent. Yikes. Yikes. Every life is touched by the occupation. But the war is not over yet. It's not yet over. Sorry, I did that out of order. That's right, they're not gonna lie down and just die. That place, is it a place? Is that a name? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I assume it's a place, but I have no idea. I bet you Norway's cold. I don't know anything about Norway, but I bet you it's cold. Other than the fact that it's very far north, I think. Can I tell you a secret? I've always found your country to be beautiful and unsettling. When I came here as a child, they told me stories of creatures and monsters in the woods. My own children are still back in Germany. I miss my family very much. And so here I am once again, hunting those monsters in the woods. 3 days ago, a small British commando force attempted a raid assisted by a technician here. Their attack was unsuccessful. They were killed and we captured you. We know that somebody's out there. Just tell me who it is. There are uncountably many stories about scary creatures in the Norwegian woods, Lieutenant. Norwegian woods, Lieutenant. But the thing that should frighten you isn't out there. You haven't been here very long, have you? Do you know what this plant does? What it produces? I cannot concern myself with those details. I don't concern. I need to know if there are more soldiers out there. You don't know, or you don't want to know. I recommend you talk with me. Or else, we'll send you to Germany, where the questioning can be much more unpleasant. The water in this plant is a lot more than essential to the war effort, Lieutenant. You people are creating a monster right here, in this building. Do you understand? And someone has to stop them. You will see. Gasp. Oh. Oh. Oh, I was like, what's happening? Am I on skis? Oh. I mean, it makes sense. All the snow. Whoa. Let's go, dude. This is awesome. Whoop. Tree, totally fine. Whoop. Off the side. Might be more than a little nauseating, but we're getting there. That seemed like a long fall. Oh. Holy God! Oh, I thought I was gonna have to jump right there. Enemies up ahead. Alright. Now, something interesting. Back in the day, so I almost said for those of you that don't know, but I mean I imagine almost all of you don't know. So I used to be homeschooled. I grew up being homeschooled, and so something cool that my mom did, as she was teaching us kids, me and my two sisters, is so as we got older, my sisters were going into public school. We did it at different ages based upon when my mom thought it was right or when they should or whatever. And partially because she was nervous about trying to teach like high school math and stuff, because like obviously it gets very intense and math is not her strong suit, and you know, et cetera, et cetera. But when we were younger, and my first year in public school was 9th grade. But before that, so I was the last one of the 3 kids to go into public school, and I did it the latest. Both my sisters were already in by that point, and they had been in for school for a while at that point. I was the only one homeschooled for quite a while afterwards. But anyway, so something cool that my mom did is she would have us, she would let us just pick a subject, and this is how she approached my learning, and because what she would do is she would tell us to, and in this case she would tell me to pick a subject, and it could be about anything, but it had to be like a broad topic, and then the idea was I would research like everything about it. And so then the idea was, you know, it helps teach your kids learning and it helps teach them everything else. And keep in mind, I was pretty old at this point. I wasn't like a little kid. But she would let me just pick, and so for several years, I mean, for like an entire year, like 1 year, I did pirates. So I just wanted to know all about pirates, and I knew a lot about pirates. And modernly, I maintain like little random facts, but I don't remember 90% of it. But and then for other years, I would study world wars, and so I really, really heavily studied World War I and then World War II. And like I said, I remember little facts, but not. I've forgotten like 90% of what I learned. But it was something super cool because when I'm really interested in something, I will throw myself at it. and I will obsess over it, which is like often I notice it in like gaming and anime. When I'm finding a game or an anime I really like, I obsess over it, and part of that is called hyperfixation, and it is a ADHD thing, which is part of it. I didn't know that for most of my life, by the way, but it's true. But it is interesting, and so but when it's about a subject that I think is really fascinating, like pirates or like wars, things like that, then I get very obsessive. And so for school, it was a great tool to help me learn that there can be things that's fun for me to learn about. Like just because I don't, generally speaking, like higher education, and I hated schooling, it's not that I dislike learning, because I like learning. I just hate school because school involves many things besides learning, like bullying or teachers or socializing or lots of other things. But anyway. And so one of the wars I heavily studied when I was homeschooled was World War II. And if memory serves, keep in mind that it's been a lot of years. I know it was one of the northern countries, like Sweden or Norway or one of those, but one of those countries didn't fight, and it might be Norway based upon what I'm seeing here. It might have been Norway, but one of the countries like pretty much kicked out Germany like entirely without an army. Like they didn't fight back. Like they got occupied, if memory serves, without fighting back. But their resistance was really strong because even if they didn't have a formal military, they weren't cool with Germany and everything, and so they entirely kicked out. Like the resistance won, like Germany. They pushed everybody back because Germany was taking lots of casualties, lots of losses. And I remember that one of the things that I remember reading was they would use skis because the winters were super, super brutal, which obviously we just saw right there in game. So which for me tells me, I wonder if it was Norway that I'm thinking of. But anyway, whichever country it was, so maybe it is Norway, but they entirely kicked out the German occupiers just because their hit and run tactics were so brutal, because the winters were very intense, and the Germans were having a hard time dealing with these super ultra intense winters, and it might have been Norway. But obviously the people that live there are really used to it, and so they would use skis and hit and run tactics, and they were very effective, which is super interesting. So it's very cool to see this like in-game action of something that I read about so many years ago. So anyway, so another little side tangent, but I think it's interesting. Anyway, so we will try to do this sort of silently here, but as of I almost said yesterday, which is, for me, it's true, but as for the beginning parts of this video, it's very obvious that, for the most part, I will be not doing things silently in most of these campaigns, I imagine. Because, admittedly, yesterday, when I ditched the whole going silent thing, I started having a lot more fun. So I'm gonna keep that lesson fresh in my mind, that for a lot of it, ditching this silent stuff will probably make these things more interesting. Not to say I don't enjoy a good stealth game, because I obviously do, but you know, because we played several stealth games on the channel. Obviously, the last BioShock DLC was all stealth, and we did Splinter Cell, and we've done Dishonored. We did Dishonored 2 being undetected. So, you know, obviously I do love a good stealth game, but I have to be in the mood for it, because, like, if I do it too much, then I get impatient. I get tired of being stealthy, because it's very slow and methodical. And so if you are very slow and methodical, you mess up once, you have to do the whole thing over. It often just saps a desire for me to be stealthy, and it often makes me mad, and I just blow through it, you know? And so it's like, I have to wait till I'm in a really perfect, I really want to be stealthy mood to do it. Because if I try to force myself, I will not enjoy it. And then I will almost certainly blow it, and then it'll come back to bite me in the ass. Where is that other soldier? Oh, well, the other white dot is way over there. Okay. I almost threw I think I have throwing knives. Woo! Good lord, dude, the drop-off on those throwing knives is insane. I hit him in the ankle, and I aimed at his head. So, boy, you have to make sure there's a really crazy arc on those. Oops, not this, not this. How do I undo this? Oh, thank God. Okay. Hopefully he doesn't look up. Luckily this guy's, his body's behind this little cover here, so I feel like that might help me. Pick up MP40. I was about to say, I don't think I'm holding another gun. Okay, let's go truck. Wouldn't it be funny if I looked up and that spotlight was staring at me in the face? And by funny, I mean kind of horrifying. Alright. Gonna have to be careful here, because the spotlight is obviously what concerns me, no surprise. I don't think this gun is silenced, I think it's just a rifle. So the question is, do I sneak down and try to, like, hop over the railing and all that? Do I see if I can make this 1 in a million shot with a throwing knife? Even though I know the drop-off is actually madness. Is actually bananas in pajamas. I almost think going wide, going out that way would be better. Like, because the spotlight, even if he is combing out here, I don't think he goes all the way up here. So I'm thinking that might be the play. Is to go really wide left instead. Okay, no one panic. We are across the road on the obviously very left side of this tower. We are crawling to keep it low and steady. Enemies beneath us, but there you go. You can see them there. And we're just gonna poke real close to this wall here to see if we can figure out how to get close to that spotlight. But it does look like I can crawl through all this brush, which of course helps a lot. Come on, baby. Alright. Oh dear. Oh my God. Put them down, please. Okay, fun fact. Down on the D-pad is not a lure, but in fact, you whipping your skis out. But it's fine, they didn't figure it out. Good lord, that was horrifying. Nope, there's nothing. You calm down. Shit. Good lord. Well, that didn't go very well, did it? Yeah, there was just no way, dude. Just like, cause I was like mashed right there, I think. Like, and there was no way I was getting over past that. Would have been way smarter to go down left and then wait and then hop over the bridge on the other side. That was a very bad plan, my friend. All right. And what is this gun? Oh. Big, very large gun. Okay, well. Give it a shot. The MP40 is a good gun, though. It doesn't have a lot of kick. It does a pretty good amount of damage. But maybe we'll screw with this for a while. Obviously, this rifle is our main baby here, but having something automatic for emergency situations is clearly very useful to have, as proven recently. Okay. Alright, K-bar. And also a K-bar. And is this K-bar with like a... Ah. Yes, my friend. Alright, well... Again, some part of me is tempted just to blow off all the stealth, considering how not stealthy this last part went. Still, it doesn't mean I should completely forego it. You think this is wise, cruising around with this and a sniper? I mean, we're doing it anyway, but I don't think it's wise. Oh god, how do I grab this ladder? Oh, okay. It's very spooky, but you actually just have to literally step out into space, and your person will grab it. Okay. All right. Well, we better not get caught, because in a straight firefight, a bolt action is going to be hard. It's going to be hard to deal with. We're doing it anyway, because I'm a mad lad, and I just love myself a sniper. But it is very bad plan, my friend. Ooh. Look, an underwalkway. Whoa, that was a little bit disconcerting there. Okay, so I don't... He's looking, but do you think he's... Can he see underneath it? I think we're too far underneath for him to be able to see it. TBH. Yeah, I think we're too far underneath for him to see, but I guess we're about to find out. Okay, I was about to say, make sure we're at least crouching here. This is very spooky. I love, by the way, the fact that you can crouch and run at the same time. Because it makes so much sense. Like, a crouch run is what you'll do if you're running under fire and trying to avoid getting shot. Like, it makes total sense. Oh, it's up on the D-pad to throw a lure. I thought it was a thing. I thought I remembered doing that yesterday. It is a thing. Yeah, it's because it is a thing. It's not down on the D-pad, it's actually up. Suppressed. Pick up suppressed. Ooh, a suppressed weapon would be huge. I love myself a sniper, but boy, a suppressed weapon? Okay. Okay. Clean, crisp. How well do you think this is gonna work? This is such a mistake.
Hat gesagt, es müssen Sardinen sein. Und dass du welche hast.
He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Another sniper. Replacing... Oh, it's a different kind. Doesn't look silenced? Yeah, not silenced, but boy, is it a cool looking sniper. Ooh. Okay, machine gun. Obviously, there's guys inside the, whatchamacallit. There's no one over here, is there? No one that should be a direct problem. I think that guy was yelling, and it freaked me out briefly. But I think it's just that guy yelling at that guy. I don't think it's them yelling at me. It's just that, you know, when you hear yelling and you don't speak the language, it's very spooky. I'm torn between going down quickly or going down slower. Does it going down slower of the ladder reduce noise? I don't even know. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Think I should wait until Home Slice comes back over here? You think I should knife him, or should I shoot him, or chuck a knife at him? I mean, should I stab him, throw a knife at his head, or shoot him in the head? I guess we're gonna go with shoot. Hopefully he can't see this body right here. I can't do anything about it, so just hopefully he can't. Okay. Yeah, pretty clutch knife, huh?
Die Kanne war am Flügel! Wir kriegen sie, keine Sorge!
Haha. Yeah, just apparently it's not a stealthy kind of day, you know? Which is fine. Really, the only real bonus about like stealth approaches, like when you're not in a stealth mood, is maintain stealth until you get caught, but like really maybe let me rephrase. Often it makes me feel like I failed if I don't maintain stealth when they're trying clearly to tell you you should be stealthy. So maybe let's say that. It often makes me feel like I failed, right? So a nice way for me to help mitigate like me feeling like, you know, wow, he's such a failure, and making me not kick myself and making me not feel bad is by saying, you know, we'll be stealthy up until I get caught. You know, we'll just mostly use it as a way to get the drop on my enemies, but then we'll just move on, you know? And really, that is that is my compromise that I feel pretty good about. So, I think we'll stick with my usual, which is be stealthy until I get caught, just use it to get the drop on him, but then move on. And then otherwise, don't kick yourself, because, you know, it doesn't do any good. Plus, you know, there's not a requirement here. It's not a don't get caught mission. There's a machine gun. What's going on over here? Gavir? Is that how you say that? I think that's a rifle, throwing knife, throwing blade. Oh. What's funny, it says throwing like replace, but all this is just a it's just like ammo for it. But I notice when I switch, I get 3 versus 6. So maybe that means I'm full or whatever, and I'm replacing the stack over there for the stack of what I have, which is obviously much less. I don't know. Okay, so I guess we can go skis, huh? I don't know how wise this is. Oh, hang on. And that ski thing is so much fun. Alright, I heard German. And a vehicle. Whoops, I forgot I had... I forgot. I don't have grenades. Stay down until your health is up. Yeah, that's right. I could have let that truck pass, and I didn't. I killed them all instead. Why? I don't know. I don't know. I just don't like survivors, I guess. Still, though, it felt pretty good about that ambush, though. I think that went really well, to be honest. Alright. And then I was about to say, there was one guy running along the road, but... Do you have another gun? Oh. K-bar. Kind of like having something automatic, you know? I kind of like the duality of having a bolt action and then a automatic, you know? Makes me feel better. I feel like it works better as a team than having like 2 bolt action or 2 automatic or whatever. It feels wiser. Alright, I heard German, but I guess I was too far for anyone to hear it, I guess. Heard that. Boy. Is that someone grunting, or is that a dog? Are there dogs in this? Sounded like danger music of, you're getting close to an enemy. Oh, it is grunting there. They were working. That makes sense. I mean, I could... Their backs are more or less to me. I could, like, throwing knife one and stab the other in rapid succession. And see if I could get the drop on them. Because if I could do this, like, you know, some sections quietly. I'm not like a, you know, morally against stealth or anything. We could give it a shot. I bet you it's really cold in Norway. I know I said that, but I was just thinking, like, watching this chick creep around. Oh, there's a third guy. Well, that's a wrench in my otherwise solid plan. Unless, of course, he's by himself. And if he patrols away, then I could take him separately. Anyway, I bet you it's really cold in Norway. Like, you know, because... So I live in Utah, and the winters here are pretty cold. I mean, you know, pretty cold. And I'm an Amazon delivery driver is what I do for a living. And delivering in the winter's rough because our package counts and route counts are huge. And so you're out really, really late. And my specific DSP works, our shift is very late. We like load at basically 11. We have to be there basically 10. Well, we don't load at 11. We load at like 10:30, I guess, but whatever. Anyway, and so we're basically rolling out of the station by 11. And so our, like, you know, you have to be done time is like 8 or 8:30. And so if at 8 or 8:30 we're still delivering, we have to just like turn back basically. And so it gets dark at like 5. At like 5, the sun is just about gone. And so you spend hours and hours in the dark. And even here, it gets real cold when the sun drops. It gets real cold. So I can only imagine how cold, like, after the sun drops in Norway in the winter. I bet you it's like freaking 6 degrees. Also, these guys are not dumb. Like, I mean, I was barely showing there, and I felt pretty confident that all would be fine. And the little icon appeared that he could see me. So, you know, they're not stupid. There you go. He was on the other side of the truck, so it felt like the time was nigh. Resilient little shit. Okay, we're back, but this time with a sniper. Because if I'm already obviously committed to these hit and run tactics, then we can do a better job. Take that, idiot. Alright, so they're upset. Whoop. Whoop. Alright, that was close. Sorry. Didn't quite realize the fall there was so brutal. Okay. This lower ridge is a little bit protected here. So now that I got all of them in the end. The guys up top, they're upset, but they don't know what's wrong or where. Alright, so now we need to reposition. I need a better spot because I think we're time to use the old sniper. So, but we have to get up top, because I think going up top, and I think sniping out the tower over here, the spotlight tower over wherever it is a good move. And then relocating, and then trying to see how many of these guards up top we can take out. But we have to get up higher first. Okay, so, up higher on the ridge now. Homeboys are over there, and upset, but they don't know where I am. I think, though. This might be a bad plan. Huh. Oh, there you go. At least I hit him that time. Easy. All right, no one panic. someone back there, but I don't know where he's hiding.
Wir müssen sie finden! Vielleicht sie hier irgendwo sind. Verdammt! Einer ihrer Soldaten! Gewalt!
Okay. Missed with the sniper, but got him with the bolt action. Alright. Take that, you dogs. Alright. There you go. Picking up bullets. Ket 7. I think that's a big machine gun. Whew. Well, you know, all's well that ends well, and yes, that is a big machine gun. Oh, it's so dark inside. Okay, I think it's just boxes. Imagine if you turn the music off while they're all here, they would be upset. Also, I think I stepped in the fire. Alright. Oh. K-bar suppressed? Let's go, dude. Now I have a suppressed sniper. Be still, my beating heart. Huh. Interesting. Okay. All right, and I got knives back, which is good. And I already sniped out this spotlight guy. Okay, machine gun nest. Yeah, there was the guy I killed, but it was before I was within range of the camp, so they don't count it against me. Apparently. Okay. On the other side now. Alright, this approach does feel a little bit better. Feels like there's more options this way, at least. Yeah, alright, other side of the nest. Tower guy's already dead, because I killed him forever ago. Okay, maybe there's another way inside. Because this particular area seems very large. Oh, my lord.
Klaus, wie lange brauchst du denn da unten noch?
Du bist kein riesiges Loch mehr in der Mauer ist, du Idiot!
Ich glaube, ich hab da was gehört.
Okay, he's walking away. We're good. Oh. Look at that. I told you a frontal approach, there had to be another option. You think this is wise? Add your blood to the pile. Okay. No one panic. Alright, Home Slice is patrolling around. I'm thinking maybe we could use this opportunity to maybe get him, depending on where he goes. I don't know if he walks down here at all, is my concern. I mean, he's way over there, though. Suppressed M1911. That would be smarter than what I'm doing, which is carrying my silent sniper for no particular reason. Okay. Okay. Alright, so there goes that guy. His body's pretty well hidden, too, all things considered. Woo. Ho. Yeah, good lord, dude. I think it's a very wise idea to try and remain quiet in this particular camp. Wouldn't mind the idea of getting in that spotlight for some better vision, though. So, it's an idea that we will bench. Let's see if we can... how many more of these guys we can pick off solo. Like, this guy seems really exposed on his own. But I just want to make sure there's nothing behind me before I push in. Okay. Quickly. Yelling sounds too close to be comfortable. Ugh. The light. Tell you what, it is fortuitous, though, that we A, sniped this tower out, but also that we found another side entrance. And that we have a silent sniper. That's convenient. Yeah, there's a K bar, but I'm carrying a silenced weapon, which is, of course, better. Okay, now from a better vantage point. That house looks suspicious. I don't know, it looks like I scanned a lot of them already. Oh, there we go, there was another one by the tree. That was the guy that probably almost saw me earlier. Spotlight guy, of course we already have. Luckily I did disable that alarm, which is good. Although that big building is probably the bit, though. Okay, I'm just going to trust that none of these guys are smart enough to look directly up. Alright, there's where we just were. Disabled that nest already. Or that alarm, I mean. There's another supply thing right there. I realize it's pointless because my objective is right there, but boy, do I want to look in that house. It just looks so important. It looks so important. How could there not be anything good inside? But, you know, one step at a time. I'm tempted to really snipe out Spotlight guy. Just because they, you know, people that are so much higher than me with altitude make me nervous. Alright. Do they look upset? Nope. Silent sniper, baby. Okay. Spotlight guy is dead. Like, a lot of these guys, like, I just... in principle, it feels wrong to leave people, to, like, allow them to live or leave, but, you know. Really, it just makes sense to be efficient, right? Take down guys that are directly in your way, and then otherwise just, you know, not worry about it. So one idea, though, is we could creep down and then creep across this little gap, because there's kind of a gap in where everyone's looking, and then see about sneaking, like, this way, and then go around, check out the house, sneak around all the back, check out the house, you know, just, like, poke around the outside edges, because it looks like that you can access the backyards of all this stuff, it looks like. And so, if I was really curious, we could do that. If I had to, kill that dude, kill anyone on the insides that I found that I couldn't stop, and then otherwise just work my way around, you know, towards getting out. Because I don't have to kill every soldier, you know, so I'm thinking that'll be the plan. So I imagine I already would have been cutting away for sections, and so we will keep doing that because we're approaching the time when I needed to be stopping. So okay, we have safely made it into the opposite yard. What is that? An automatic of some kind, maybe? Unknown. Drilling. Isn't that a shotgun? Not sure. It's very dark. And then frag grenade with throwing blades. At the moment, I'm going to sort of maintain this illusion that we can maybe try and be quiet still, so. Okay. But we did make it safely across here, though. So, Let's make sure there's no one right behind us first. Okay. This is so risky. Oop, what is this? MP40. Okay. Keep going. Oh, what is this? Commando carbine. Is that silenced? Didn't we have this gun before? Is this that one that was silenced? I think this gun is silenced, and I guess I think it enough to risk it. Because I think we had this gun before. Gonna tell myself that they're not alarmed by anything I'm doing. Yeah, I think we're still good. Okay, well if this isn't just the darkest, spookiest corner of this place you've ever seen. Obviously, it's always tempting to try and kill people, but the reality is I don't need to. Automatic. 12, is that 12G meaning what, 12 gauge automatic? Good God. Well, I might have cornered myself, to be honest, because this corner's being watched a little better than I was hoping for. So we might need to go back the same way we came in. Okay, we are on the other side now, back to where we were near that tower and stuff. I crept all the way around, I picked up our silent sniper again, and we haven't been seen, so now we are creeping down the stairs because I noticed this little pathway. And, so yeah, we're hoping we can creep by here. Okay. Okay, make sure that was a log and nothing else. This looks like a pathway, alright. A secret pathway? Good thing he didn't pull the secret string, revealing the secret compartment in the secret box. Of embarrassing snapshots of SpongeBob at the Christmas party. That's so creepy when the log creaks from beneath your feet. And the fact too that it like adds a little extra sway, like there was you know, like wind blowing you around, you know, which is realistic but terrifying. Okay, well, we draw nearer, creeping along the outside, trying to be careful. But we managed to get through that big camp undetected. We only killed a couple of people that were directly in the way. So far so good. And considering we're supposed to be rescuing, you know, finding a resistance fighter and stuff, it's... You know, the goal isn't to kill every single soldier in a 10-mile radius. Also, man, the lights dim so bad when you get inside places. Can't see a stinking thing. Commando carbine. Yeah, we found that earlier. I think that's a silenced rifle. Which is good, but we already have a rifle and we have a silenced weapon already. It is a sniper, but you know, whatever. Okay, I was about to say, I don't think that's a real like ladder I can use. And we have to be careful because I have no idea what's over these ridges, so I could be walking right up into, you know, a patrol of Germans and I wouldn't even know. Okay, it's a good sign. So we can go left, like left up high, or stay right and stay low. Vantage point, of course, would be nicer on account of me knowing what I was getting into. Okay, well, there's like a freaking castle over there. Or something. Probably not a castle, but whatever. Kind of looks like a castle, though, doesn't it? I hear walking, though. Listen, you can hear the crunch of snow. And boots. Boy, now was that patience or what? I was just like, that was complete audio is all that was. I couldn't, he wasn't tagged, that was just me listening in my earphones. And that was like, patience personified. Okay. Yeah, man, that was like... That took so much patience to not move, not react, just sit still and listen. Okay. Okay, I'm assuming this is a very solid fence, right? It's very dark, but it looks like it. Okay. And if I can't see, you guys can't see crap. This is not a good approach. It's like crawling in Germans. I can hear all the talking up there. Okay. So we can't go this way, but creeping around left, like going back this way and then going left up this ridge, at least would give me visibility on the ridge. So we'll creep that way a ways and see what we see. Okay, we're up on this ridge now, and I found interesting things. K-bar suppressed. Oh, same thing. I was just seeing if I could pick up ammo for it. Okay, 7 Panzerfaust, throwing blade with more throwing blades, but I already have a stack of 6, so we're fine. Okay, but more importantly, with the ridge comes visibility. Ooh. There is not 1, but 2 soldiers on that one. That's a little worrisome. Also makes me worry a little bit about standing up. Okay, now I tagged some. There was an officer or officer leaning there, and I saw the dude with sandbags, but there was, of course, more than that. So I think the stairs leads up, like, right over there somewhere, so you can imagine why creeping up that way was a bad move. Would have been a bad move. It wasn't a bad move, because I didn't go up that way. Well, going left just seems obvious to me. Going left and seeing what happens, because obviously we know right is not much of an option. Okay, let's see, with more visibility. How many are in there? Yep. Good question. Alright, do you think it's Spotlight Man? It could be. That's the thing, is like, it's bolt action, so even if I sniped one of them, which I certainly could do, the other one would probably react before I could get both, because, you know, bolt action. And I feel like, I mean, how long does it take you to react to your buddy being shot in the head right beside you? Not a whole lot of time. Oop. Think he has friends? This is a bad move. I think he's coming up. Okay, this might get bad, but I waited a long time for that dude to patrol back, and he just never did, so... So no one react. Huh. Wow, he's like not even nearby. Unless, of course, he's on this left side, which he could be. Yeah, it's the dude with the machine gun is the one that I think was nearby us, so maybe he's really not interested in coming back this way. Okay, no one panic. We made it up the stairs all the way around by crawling on my belly. Boy. There's a lot of Germans around here. I wonder who it keeps saying is like, he's right there. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's the same Spotlight guys? No one panic. Not good. Not good. I panicked. Oh god. Going. Quickly. Down, boy. K-bar, we might need that. His ability's not very good right here, though. Hopefully no one gets wise and throws a grenade right up here, because I'm not going to be able to do much about that. Oh, shit. Okay, well, that was unfortunate. He did get wise, and he threw a grenade right at my feet. So that didn't work very well. Well, it was a solid attempt. Solid attempt. We got real far, but that last dude, what I should have done is the second I saw him knowing he was going to patrol my direction, I should have like pushed out so I was facing the walkway and thrown the knife right away, because like the angle was odd, you know, the ice was piled up against that railing, and so I was sort of sticking up like higher than I would be, but because if the ice wasn't there I could have put my shoulder against the railing and waited till he was like directly beside me, but because of the angle I couldn't. If I got close to the railing it would put me higher in the air so he would see me, and so I was sort of like kitty corner, and then when he was panicking and then I realized with the bars and the angle I didn't think I'd hit him with the throwing knife. And so then I panicked and just shot him in the face. And obviously we saw what happened after that. So, you know, what I really should have done is I should have pushed out the second I saw him patrolling and thrown the knife right away, because just to save myself from that trouble. But anyway, it is what it is. So I'm thinking that, and this will be a good place to call this this actual episode, because time-wise I am right there and I need to stop. So that's what we will do. But I will be recording the next episode right after this. So we will continue farther. Now, supposedly, it said if you focused on the objectives, the campaign was supposedly 6 hours. So I don't know if the next part will be the finale. But I imagine because of the stealth, I imagine it said like, you know, main objectives plus extras was approximately 9 hours. So there might be like 2 full episodes and then like a third sort of weird episode, like, you know, like more or less. It's kind of what I'm thinking will probably happen. So, and so, you know, we'll see, but we'll get as far as we can in the next episode, and we'll just see how far along we are. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later.